morning to you. Nice early one today, and let's have a look. Have a look. Let's get started. Okay, so not recursion. Is it recursion I'm talking about? Yeah, it's recursion. That's not what we're doing because recursion calls itself. This time, yesterday what we were doing was returning ID to text. No, returning inner on this lm value function. We're returning the inner. So this is curry. Steph Curry, sorry. Allows you to create a variable that holds a function to be called later, but with a reference to the parameters of the outer function call. Okay. Can't say I fully understand this, but let's keep it going. So if I was the lm value 1, okay. So I think, alright, so here's what's happening, right? I created a variable inner 1 and I created an lm value 1. So lm value 1 then comes in here and I say, okay, cool. lm value 1, we'll just call this. And so it would be returning inner, which that would be effectively character, returning ID to text, character plus num. So we haven't got the character yet. So when we then call final to be inner 1a, what are we doing? understand this. But cool. Let's see where we went with it. Sorry for the yawning. That's not helpful. In your ln value function, you explicitly declared a function called inner and returned it. That's correct. Yeah. Because it's sorry, y'all. Early morning. With our syntax, we can implicitly return a function. Okay. So curry in list would then be a function that takes a soup parameter and returns a function that takes a vegetable parameter. Use the add characters to turn an empty function which takes a character 2. Okay. Right. Okay, I like this actually. So curry takes a soup parameter and returns a function that takes a vegetables parameter. So if you were to say curry tomato, right? You then get curry tomato being held, and that then returns a function which then may or may not use curry tomato, but ask you for something else. So it's almost like, okay, I think I get it's almost like giving it one, then gives you opportunity to give it another. And so then if I said veggies, I could then call veggies pineapple, which is not veggie. But then that will do something else and give me access to what I've called in curry soup already. Okay. Trying to figure out. So yesterday I said that I would show you the other stuff FreeCodeCamp does, and I didn't. So I'm just going to show you here. So if I just open up another instance of FreeCodeCamp. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm tired, man. I am so sorry. Then you see all of these certifications that you can get. So you can start with responsive web design, front-end dev libraries, data visualization, relational databases, scientific computer with Python. This is one of the things that they do with Python. They also do data analysis and machine learning, and even some algebra. So yeah, they offer all of these courses, and again, you can get some free, all of them free, without having to donate. You might get the message asking for it, which is understandable. But yeah, and then they even have some really, really useful further resources. So English, C#, that's interesting. Odin Project, which is another sort of free. Odin Project is another like teach yourself to code type thing, like FreeCodeCamp, but slightly different. And they've got some old curriculum, which again is there, so you can go and have a learn of everything. So quite useful. Cool. Now update your innermost function in the actors chain to implicitly return the result of calling char range with character 1 and 2 as arguments. So it's almost like it's letting you fill in the blanks, right? And it's letting you fill in the edge blank along the way. I like that reference. There is no spoon. That's a Matrix reference. That did you just give you movie references? That's interesting. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Use the same syntax as your add characters function to update your elim value function. Should no longer declare inner, but should return the function implicitly. I'm going to rewrite this because I don't want to mess up my I don't want to mess up what I've done there in attempting to refactor this. And so if I rewrite it, then I can always go back to it. So I've got a num value. I then want you to give me a character. And then I am going to return the result of ID to text for the character and num. Let's see if this will do it. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's like, okay, step 1, give me A. When you give me A, what that then does is give you an opportunity to answer step 2, which is give me B, and I'm going to do something else with B, but I now have access to A. Okay, alright. So I think that's what it's doing, and that kind of makes sense in my head. Okay. function reference as a callback parameter. Cool. Again, sorry for all the bear yawning. The method will call the myfunc passing the same arguments that a dot map. Can't take as value of the array. Okay. Value 1. Okay. Alright, we get num here. Alright, okay. Range X that. So now we're just doing we're just using the other bits. Okay. I just want to check what the second argument is. Okay, this places a globally identified regex of blue with red. Ah, of course. Yeah. Says value and then any value. Oh, of course. That's the same thing. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to do something with the match. That's cool. I'm not doing a good job of explaining a lot of this to you, but yeah, I'm sort of just reading it and then doing what it says. So call function then has a parameter for each capture group in the regular expression. In your case, range regex has 4, the first numbers, second letter, second numbers. So you want to give your callback function 4 more parameters to match those. Okay. So this is what we're going to do with the numbers. Cool. I'm going to call it there. Yeah, I'll call it there and then pick it up tomorrow. Thank you guys for jumping on. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Sometimes it gets a bit boring and it's not as exciting. Today's sort of one of those ones, but hey, we showed up. And I think it'll be so cool and you'll be so grateful to yourself if you show up for yourself. So show up. Peace.